Okay, before anyone says anything about my hair, I tried curling it out to like match my character a bit more, but it did not work. And so we're just not gonna talk about it. So today, I'm going to be making all of the Animal Crossing Turkey Day recipes. So in Animal Crossing, there are 4 recipes, which is clam chowder, pumpkin pie, seafood gratin, and fish menuire. And that's what I'm making today. I think I changed the seafood gratin to mushrooms gratin because when I looked at the recipe, I was like, I don't think I can. Oh, I didn't want double fish, that's why. So I changed it to mushrooms, and that's what I'm making today. So I'm gonna do it in order that they ask you to do it on the game, and if some of my food comes out cold at the end, it's okay. So the first thing I'm going to be making is clam chowder. And the recipe I'm going to be using is from Damn Delicious Easy Clam Chowder. So this makes 6 servings, so I'm gonna cut it into only 2 servings. But I didn't know I needed bacon. I used up all my bacon yesterday. Okay, well, we won't be using bacon. So let me get all of those. Ooh, and then I get to use my awesome other camera. Russet potatoes, butter, onion, garlic, thyme, chopped clams, vegetable stock, half and half. I'll get the half and half out later. And flour. Heat a large stock pot or Dutch oven over medium-high heat. Add bacon and cook until brown and crispy. Okay, well, can't do that. Melt butter in the stock pot. Okay, so the only pot that I have is this one. So hopefully it's big enough. Like I said, this yields 6, but I'm gonna cut it down to only 2. So it says medium high. Can you see me over here? No. Let's do this. Okay, woo. Yesterday, I cleaned out all these because it was full of oil, so it like started burning. But let's check if this one works. I checked this one and it works for sure without burning, but let's check this one. Okay, so far so good. So I need to melt butter, garlic, onion. So onion is 1 whole onion. I'm not gonna use 1 whole onion. And then butter. 2 tablespoons. So I would need half a tablespoon. Okay. Why is it making noise? If any of my math ends up being wrong, sorry, but there's not much I can do. So if it's 2 tablespoons and then divide that by 4, that would be half a tablespoon. I'm rewatching this, and right after I said if my math is wrong, sorry, my math is wrong. I have 6 servings and I need to get 2. I do not divide by 4. And then I'm going to need garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. I have this. I honestly have no idea how much that's gonna be. This much? And there it goes. The onion, it is 1 whole onion, but I'm gonna do a 4th, right? A 4th of the onion. Also, it didn't specify what onion, it just said 1 onion, so I hope this is enough. Oh, I forgot to say the starting time. It's 1:56, 1:57 right now, so I probably started, what, 1:50? Okay, so our onion is nice and peeled. I don't want to peel the whole thing, that's what I'm going to use. And so I need a 4th of that. So I have my knife, and what is it? 1 onion diced. I don't know what that means. I'm pretty sure it just means cut. I think another, okay. So I'm just gonna cut like that much. And then I'm just going to Is diced the like? I could easily look it up, but no. Is diced the super tiny one, or is that minced? Okay, I'm starting. Oh my gosh, this has never happened to me where I cry. Like, actually never happened to me before in my entire life. Dang, is this just like a juicy onion or what? Okay, this little bang is bothering me. Go away. Okay, melt butter in the stock pot. Oh, okay. Add garlic and onion. Okay. So we're gonna come over here. Oh! I didn't close the cabinet and I hit my knee. Okay. Here's your butter. Dang, 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 dang. Uh-oh. So that happened. It's now 3:20 and I have finally come back into here because the smoke is, not only is the smoke cleared up, but also the scent. It smelled so bad. Like it just pure smoke, like in your face. But yeah, the police came and all that stuff. Well, this onion and garlic has been sitting on here for like an hour. But too bad. So now I need the butter again. Half a tablespoon of butter. I'm gonna melt and then I'm gonna put garlic and onion. So here's my onion. I'll add some more. See, the butter's already like, it's almost purely, almost all the melted. So I'm gonna add the onion. And, oh, that actually smells kind of gross. And we're gonna add the garlic. So it says to stir frequently to cook that, and then I'm gonna stir in this thyme until fragrant, which I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm guessing just until it starts smelling like thyme. How does thyme smell? Okay. So I've never had this before. I really hope it doesn't smell bad. I mean, it smells bad, but it's not like bad. So I'm just gonna pour all the juices. You wanna know what thought just went through my head for a split second? I was like, why do I need clams for this? So what I decided, I'm gonna use my phone for here and then this camera for the stove. Why struggle? So the next step is to whisk in flour until lightly browned. Oh wait, no, it's the time. So gradually whisk in milk, vegetable stock, clams. Okay, this. Now I need to whisk this in here. We're just gonna use one. We don't have a peeler, so I'm just going to get my knife. So now, we're bring this back up to 4. And now the next step is to stir in the potatoes. So I don't have a whisk. Okay, well that thickening is not happening. And that's kind of okay with me. So the next step is to stir in potatoes, bring to boil, reduce heat, and simmer until potatoes are tender. Bring to boil. No, stir in potatoes. Okay. Okay, done. Stir. Bring to a boil. Okay. So a little close up on what's happening here. Right now it's being brought to a boil. It's still very, very liquidy. That is most definitely because of the one, I didn't whisk it in properly, and 2, the measurements are all off. So it's starting to boil. Why didn't I just get super watery? I need to bring this to a boil, and then I'm going to, I don't even know, but the next step is to bring to a boil, so it's getting there. So now I'm going to reduce it to a simmer. Okay, so now that's simmering, I am going to put it in timer for 12 to 15 minutes until the potatoes are tender. Okay, so I put the timer for 13 minutes, but I just tried a potato and it's already tender, and it's been, well, there's 4 minutes left, so 13 minus 4. Stir in half and half and clams. So I got my clams right here. I'm gonna put my pepper and my salt. We are moving on to the next recipe, which is fantastic mushrooms gratin. It serves 4, but I'm just gonna cut it in half this time, so I have 2 recipes. So the recipe requires 1/4 cup of butter, or 4 tablespoons, 2 pounds fresh mushrooms. I have no idea how much this is. Garlic cloves, sour cream, salt and pepper, all-purpose flour, fresh parsley, and mozzarella cheese or Swiss. It says shredded, but I think I'm just gonna put it on top. The first step is to preheat oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The next step is to grease a shallow baking dish. Nice and greased. In a medium skillet, sauce the sliced mushrooms with butter over medium-high heat. Not medium-high heat because you know how that went last time. But I'm gonna saute the mushrooms with butter. 4 tablespoons of butter, which is technically 2 tablespoons. Here's what we have. The mushrooms, no idea how much that is. 2 pounds, 1 pound, half a pound. I have no concept of weight. Then the butter and the garlic. I'm waiting for this to heat up, and we need to saute it. And in the meantime, in a small bowl, blend together sour cream, salt, pepper, and flour. So the sour cream is 2/3 cup. Oh, that's hard math. Of 2/3 cup is 1/3. 1/3 cup. Salt, pepper, and flour. Still not hot enough. Pepper, salt, and then sour cream and flour. So now I combine this. Add 2 of the mushrooms in the pan. Okay. Well, first we need to wait for that to saute, and then we'll add this in there, and then heat until just beginning to boil. So then after we add those just beginning to boil, then we're going to transfer to a baking dish, sprinkle with chopped parsley and cheese. So I'll put this over here, and now we're going to add this in until it's just beginning to boil. Finding out all the mushrooms covered in this thing, and I'm waiting for it to boil. This is what it looks like right now. I see it on the edges, like, that's not boiling. So I'm gonna leave it for a bit longer. They are just beginning to boil. That's what I would call boiling, because like even in the center it's like jiggling. So our next recipe is pumpkin pie, but Oh, would you look at that? A perfect little pecan pie, perfect and everything. I'm just gonna put it in this box here to stay nice and nice. Well, we move on to our last recipe. I put the mushrooms au gratin in there, but I put it in there for 30 minutes and it's been 7 minutes. No, there's 7 minutes left. So our last recipe is the fish, but the fish is still defrosting. I'm gonna get everything else ready. So the recipe for this fish emouire. In a shallow dish, add flour, season the fish with salt and pepper, then gently. Just salt and pepper? Me out eating my fish with just lemon pepper. Shake off the excess flour, blah blah blah. Okay, so we're basically just frying the fish. Yes. Okay. We'll use the same pan that we used for the mushrooms for that flavor. We'll put it on 2, even though it says medium high again for the butter. What are these people thinking? So we're gonna put it on 2, and we are going to do the stuff with the fish. In a large non-stick pan or cast iron skillet, melt the butter over medium-high heat. When the butter begins to foam, add the fish. How much butter are we talking? 4 tablespoons. We're gonna do, right, because it's for 4. We're just gonna do 1 for this one. So much butter! Okay, the fish is now not frozen. We are going to dry off the fish, so then the flour and stuff can stick to it. We're gonna wash our hands. Those are mushrooms. Oh, our mushrooms all spread out. Seasoned fish with salt and pepper. Which I still think is... No, my parents said, whenever you follow a recipe, especially by a white person, Now said it, you always add more seasoning than they say because they do not season. So our butter is looking good. We're going to need a spatula for this one. Okay, those mushrooms are starting to make noise, so I'm gonna get them out of there. Oh, that smells good. Flour, flour, flour. Shake off the excess flour. My laptop is dying. And then we open up my laptop for one last time to see the instructions. The butter is not starting to foam, so turn it up a notch. And we will wash our hands. Okay, while that's cooking, I'm going to cut the lemon with the butter knife because it's the only clean knife I have at the moment. Oh wait, I'm supposed to roll it first. Oh well. Once the fish is done, I'm gonna remove it from the heat, and I'm gonna put this on there with the parsley, and then I'm gonna not bask it, but I'm just gonna pour that over the fish. But I think I am gonna bask it because that seems yummier. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so our timer just went off, so we're going to flip the fish. Okay, it gets it broke. It does not look very yummy. That does not look very yummy. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Well, first I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna use the tiniest amount of lemon and pour it in there. Okay, no. I was gonna pour it in there, but that made a lot of steam or smoke. Could I tell the difference? And we do not want to repeat of that, so we're just gonna follow the instructions. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is, I guess, just on here, add lemon. I hope that's not too much. Ow, I have cuts on my fingers. Owie! And it really burns them. Oh, and then we need to sprinkle some parsley. We have the clam chowder, the mushrooms amenware, the apple pie, and then the fish gratin. We did it! These are my meals! They're made! Oh, you can't see me. But yes, I'm very hungry and this took a lot of work. So I am looking forward to eating them. Actually, I think I'll sample a bit just so we can see how they taste, and then I'm gonna dig in. So thank you for watching. I hope I gave you comfort during your Thanksgiving if you're also alone. And yeah, let's try it. I'll put the recipe links in the description. And yeah, okay, the first one is the clam chowder. I don't have high hopes for this because I don't really think I like clam chowder in the first place. And it's the one that's been sitting there the longest. So let's get some of the clam, let's get some of the chowder, let's get some of the liquid. It's good. That's good. Next is this combination. Oh, the cheese got it stuck. Okay, it's gonna be hard to get. Oh, the cheese just all pulled off. Okay. Well, I will not be getting any with Swiss cheese. Very buttery, but good. Compound, we know how that tastes. And then the fish. This one I have the least hopes for. It is very chewy. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, click the subscribe button there. I guess I'll put it there. And then my last video is here, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching and have a good Thanksgiving. Bye.